Hi there. Today I'm going to demonstrate the procedure for sighting, measuring, and drawing a space observed from a one-point perspective. The first thing that you have to do is you have to position your body so you're actually observing the space from a one-point perspective and you know it. The way that you know that you're positioned properly to be viewing one-point perspective is you look for the three parallel paired planes. What are they? I've started it on my drawing just a little bit, but let me show you here. We have three paired planes. The first one is our ceiling plane and our floor plane. These planes are parallel to one another, and we actually call these our horizontal planes because any line drawn that stretches across the plane from edge to edge is going to appear as a horizontal. All right, the next set of planes that we are going to need to observe is the vertical paired planes. Those we can know as our wall plane, our left-hand wall and our right-hand wall. Now these are vertical planes because if we just stretch a straight line from edge to edge on these planes, we're going to get a series of parallel vertical lines. Doesn't matter which side we're on. And so those verticals will be parallel to one another, not only on the same wall. Let me take a minute and draw them here. I'll use the edge of a door to kind of get me started. There's a parallel line. Another parallel line, but also on the opposite plane. So if I just outline the door frames using a vertical line and another vertical line, we can see that those vertical lines are parallel to one another, and also from left hand wall to right hand wall, we again see those verticals as parallel. All right? Now the last set of parallel planes is a little bit trickier to understand, but it has to do with where your body is facing. You should have your shoulders square to the back wall that you're observing, all right? And you'll know they're square because any square or rectangular object, as you look at the corners, the angles off of those corners are going to be exactly perpendicular in 90 degrees. So, in simpler terms, any squares or rectangles you see are really going to look like squares or rectangles. If your perspective is a little off, that square at the end of the hall may look more like a trapezoid. And you'll see the descending perspective edges sort of move not so wonky, but something a little bit more like that. That means that you're looking not just squarely at the end window, but a little bit more at a corner, and then we get what is called two-point perspective, which I will cover later in our unit.